this video, I'll be talking about the DMIT test report that was generated, and we'll start chapter-wise. So the first chapter is Introduction to Dermatoglyphics, so definition and scientific basis. So dermatoglyphics refers to the scientific study of fingerprints, palm prints, and the sole prints. This science is rooted in the understanding that these patterns are directly linked to the brain's neural development. Since fingerprints are formed between the 13th and 21st weeks of gestation, gestation is basically the period between conception and birth of the child. So basically, fingerprints are formed between the 13th and 21st weeks of gestation. They serve as a map of an individual's inborn potentials. So purpose of dermatoglyphics. Dermatoglyphics basically aids in understanding an individual's inherent capabilities, including intelligence, learning style, and personality traits. By analyzing fingerprints, one can gain insights into brain dominance, aptitude, and potential career paths. Applications. So identifying learning styles for children, discovering leadership traits in adults, and also guiding career and stream selection based on your aptitude. Now we move on to the second chapter, which is key research and historical context. So the study of dermatoglyphics has its roots in ancient China and India, where fingerprints were linked to character assessment. In the 20th century, scholars like Harold Cummins and Charles Midlow formalized dermatoglyphics into a scientific discipline. Research contributions, now we'll discuss that. So firstly, Harold Cummins, known as the father of dermatoglyphics, established the link between fingerprints and genetic traits. And multiple studies over decades have confirmed the correlation between fingerprint patterns and neural pathways, highlighting its predictive power. Now, personality types and animal archetypes. So this section is basically going to be discussing the 4 primary personality types that we have already discussed in our previous video. So do check that out. And the 4 primary archetypes are basically eagle, peacock, owl, and dove. So firstly, we'll be discussing about the eagle, which is the dominant personality type. So we'll be doing SWOT analysis on them. So SWOT analysis is basically discussing the 4 different parameters of each personality type. S standing for strengths, W standing for weaknesses, O for opportunities, and T for threats. So we'll do SWOT analysis for all the different archetypes. So firstly, we'll be discussing about the traits. So eagles, they are people with an eagle personality type are goal-oriented, decisive, and independent, and they are very bold in decision making and are unafraid of risks. Strengths S, strong leadership skills and the ability to take charge, focused on results and efficiency. Now weaknesses, tendency to be rigid, aggressive, or egoistic, and may alienate others due to a my way or highway approach. Opportunities, visionary thinkers who can motivate teams, ability to inspire others with their foresight and vision. And T for threats, insensitivity to others' feelings, high risk of isolation due to lack of interpersonal skills. Now influential personality, peacock. So traits, enthusiastic, energetic, and charming, love being the center of attention and value relationships. Now strengths, S, highly creative and excellent at inspiring others, positive attitude with unlimited potential for growth. W, weaknesses. So lack of focus on time management and organization, fear of failure, and may need external motivation. Now opportunities, ability to foster relationships and lead teams with charisma, can create a lively and positive environment. Threats, susceptible to being overly emotional and impulsive, and may struggle with execution due to lack of structure. Now we have the owl personality, which is a compliant personality type. Their traits are that they are very analytical, logical, and detail-oriented, and are perfectionists with a focus on high accuracy. Strengths, excellent observation and problem-solving skills, extremely detail-oriented, highly disciplined, and follow a structured approach. Weaknesses, overly critical and resistant to change, tendency to overanalyze and delay decision-making, and also they overthink a lot. Opportunities can excel in roles requiring precision and thoroughness. Rational decision-making makes them dependable. But threats are basically, they struggle to adapt to dynamic or uncertain situations and may miss opportunities due to overthinking. Again. Steady personality, dove. Traits, supportive, empathetic, and team-oriented, prefer harmony and avoid confrontation. So peace-loving, just like dove is a peace-loving animal, people with the dove or the steady personality type are also quite peace-loving. Now strengths, exceptional at building and maintaining relationships, reliable and consistent in supporting others. Weaknesses, emotional and overly sensitive, aversion to change and tendency to avoid challenges. Opportunities can bring unity and cohesion to teams. Their supportive nature makes them effective mediators. Struggles, threats struggle to take charge or assert themselves, and risk of being overlooked in competitive environments. Now, SWOT analysis of personality, which we just did, basically what we do in SWOT analysis is that we integrate the strength, weakness, opportunities, and threats for each personality type into practical contexts. Now, it illustrates how individuals can maximize their strengths and opportunities while addressing weaknesses and mitigating threats. Example, so a dominant personality can leverage their boldness to lead high stakes projects, but should work on improving empathy. So dominant personality type was the eagle one, and an influential personality, which is the owl one. No, sorry, influential was the peacock one. So an influential personality can use their energy to motivate teams, but must learn time management. Now, obviously, this is you cannot be put in a certain box of these four. So people will have qualities from each and every personality type. What we need to do is basically work on improving our strengths and our opportunities, and also improving our weaknesses. So that's about it, and I'll be covering chapter 5 in the next video. So thank you guys for watching.